Welcome back to Tu-Vie. We are finally back. We are finally back on a bit of a hiatus there, gone for a few months, but now we're back.
James.
Collin, good to see ya. Saw you a few months back, maybe even sooner than that, but still good to see ya. We're back on the digital end of Tu-Vie. We tried recording.
It still
when
feels
we
like it was
met
a
up,
month
but
ago.
Dude, it feels like it was a day. It flew way too fast. The whole thing itself.
I was
felt like it
crying in your arms when you dropped me off at the airport.
I was too. I was in my car for a bit. It couldn't handle it. But we are this close to the Oscars, Colin. That's why we're back on this whole Tu-Vie thing. And in about 2
Absolutely.
weeks, it's going to be our
Oh, is
1 year
that the only
birthday.
reason? It wasn't because I was pestering you for us to
No,
record
absolutely
more
not.
episodes?
I've actually blocked your number. I don't know how the messages you sent me got to me. But yes,
I got
Oscars are
to
coming up
Mom.
real soon. The nominations were just out, and I'm not going to lie. I didn't hate all of them. I mean, there were definitely some that I wish got some better nominations. There were some snubs here and there, but that's with all awards. He's like, nope,
I want to
definitely
hear the
got
snubs from
scrubbed.
you.
Nope, got some snubs. With
Oh, really?
I'd say VFX and definitely cinematography. I mean, the score was good with Famous Rider. I think that's what it's called. It's when Jean Jacket's chasing OJ on the horse near the end of the movie. Spoiler for everything that's going on with the movies of 2022. If
It
you
was
didn't
in
see it,
the marketing, so you're good.
yeah. Great moment. But the Batman, I also would say, got some snubs too. For cinematography, that definitely was a bit. I'd say it's a bit
When
snub,
you
but I
told
wouldn't
me,
say there's enough in the movie to give it the nomination. There's a moments, not enough in the movie.
when you told me at first, I didn't really care, but I rewatched the Batman again recently, and I care a lot more now.
It's got some great moments, like the car being flipped under, the rescue
It
scene.
is the best looking Batman movie we've ever gotten. And
It's
no
pretty good.
disrespect to
It's
Christopher
good. It's
Nolan,
good, dude.
this one has more like,
Well,
you
it
know,
has less like
fantastical
flair.
elements.
Yeah, it has less
Yeah,
flair. It has less Nolan touch, which is good. It's a good touch. The Nolan touch is good for his story, but I think with a year two, year one Batman storyline that they were going for, it's perfect. So there's that. Tar, I've been hearing got snubbed a lot. I didn't get to that movie this year, unfortunately. It was with
I
Kate
haven't
Blanchett.
seen it.
I haven't seen it yet. It's on my list, and I was actually going to watch Marcel the Shell's Shoes on last night, but I got busy and sidetracked.
I did see
Because
the trailer to Tar though, so
yeah, I feel like those
I
weren't in the
get why
theaters as
people would
long.
really love it.
But I think though, yes, it did look good, but I don't think they gave him enough chance in the theaters. Like the Fablemans, I think that was only in the theaters for a day. It seemed like I didn't see any things, and I
That
didn't see
came
any
and went,
posters.
my
That
guy.
came and went, and I was really looking forward to that movie because that's the Spielberg movie because it's about Spielberg. So it's like
Yeah,
it's I don't know. It felt autobiographical in a way, but in Spielberg's own way of autobiography. You know, like if that was his version of autobiography, it'd be this movie because it's literally his
I mean, if
story of how he
Eminem
became a
can do it,
filmmaker.
so can Spielberg.
Two different ways for sure. Eight Mile and the Fablemans are neck and neck, I guess. But definitely there were some snubs here and there that I wish got some. I hope they do something like recognition. I don't know. I think honorable mention should be something that the Academy does because I feel like they just go for whatever we're looking for. Like, hey, here are the
The
nominations, here are the awards.
Oscars
That's it.
should always be exactly like modeled after a Watch Mojo YouTube video. Like
Yes,
that, just modeled
absolutely.
after that.
Yes, Watch Mojo definitely set the bar for the Academy and Awards season. But I don't know. I think though the
I get
Academy really
excited
only
for
does
those
one
honorable
thing.
mentions.
Dude, that'd be great. I would sit through an honorable mentions nominations list where
It's
it's
a
like,
Watch Mojo lady.
oh gosh, could you imagine if she hosts? That'd be great. She'd be awesome at hosting.
It would be
I mean, she
it
does
would
Q
be
and
like
A's and
having
everything with.
Siri in a human form.
I mean, you see her in your vocabulary, the human
Wait, have
form
you
in
seen that Tom
interviews. That's what I
Holland
was gonna say.
interview?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, she's done interviews. She does Q&A. She does movie interviews all the time, and that's great. Now put her on a giant stage. Could you? And that's my nominations list for who's hosting next year because we already have Jimmy Kimmel for this year, which isn't a bad choice. But I feel like Miss Mojo would be great. But I think
Dude, I want the please don't destroy people to be like the host of the Oscars.
what do you
From
mean?
You don't know those guys?
Please don't destroy. Oh, the guys from SNL, the three writers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, those guys
No,
are
I was fans
hilarious.
before they went on SNL. They have made SNL
Oh,
funny
are they like
as
a different? Are they
heck.
like a trope or something? like a
No,
writing
they're
troupe
I
or
think
something?
they're a
Or
part they're part of the writers. They do skits as well. Like
okay, so they
they're
are part of like the writers group at SNL. But these
and they're
guys, I don't know,
also
these guys are
actors.
talented. Oh, they are. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, they done a lot of videos on SNL.
I mean, they do. I thought that was just part of like the weekly thing that like on SNL on so on like YouTube channels that they have, they post out whatever the skits were for that week of the host. Not all of them, but like a good majority of them.
Oh, I know what you're talking
So
about.
I thought
Yeah,
the Please Don't Destroy was like a running skit bit that they did at SNL that was like for
I
these
mean,
guys in the
yeah, I
show.
mean they do their own
I didn't
thing,
know that.
but I think they're like the best part about
They're
SNL right
funny.
now for
They're
me
so
because
funny.
their old videos kill me.
I haven't you gotta send me those. I haven't seen the old ones, but the new
I yeah.
ones, the one
Okay.
with Martin was Steve Martin was good, where they're doing the hey, remember my ex Lindsay or whatever, and they're like, oh, she's the worst, like absolute dumpster fire. Like we
Their
don't like each
Rami
other.
Malek video,
That
I
was good
died.
too. That was good too. I
Like a
did see that
cookie, a
one.
toy. Like
Yeah, that
this
was
delivery.
their delivery and pacing is really unmatched in terms of what's going on at SNL because for a long time I didn't watch SNL. I didn't like it. It felt like it was not as funny as they could have been. But
Running its course.
this year with Martin Short and Steve Martin and their Scrooge bit, that was the best SNL skit
I haven't
I've
seen that
seen.
one.
It's so funny. They do that. It's the last 5 minutes of the movie where Scrooge wakes up and he's like, "Oh, I'm a new person. You boy, what's your name?" And does like the whole thing. And then when he throws the coin at him, instead of him catching it, it lands in his forehead and it's like a giant cut. And he goes, "Oh my God." And so he tries throwing another one. It just gets worse and worse and worse. And then Steve Martin comes in as the ghost of Christmas present. And he goes like, "Dude, you're doing it all wrong. You got to do it like this. You got to get a handful of them," and throws them all out, and they all hit different people. And everyone's like, Scrooge is throwing coins at the poor. He goes, "No, it's not me, it's him." And Steve Martin, who's the ghost, he goes, "Oh, they can't see me. You look like a freaking psycho." And I think the delivery between the two is great because Steve Martin knows how to tell a Steve
Scrooge
Martin
is
knows how to
throwing
tell
coins
a
at the
great quick
poor.
joke. It's so good. So this year's the Oscars. This is the only year in the last few years I'm actually like I'm satisfied with the ones I wanted. I definitely know there's a lot of people who are upset with the movies that they saw that they didn't get to see. And there's one of them I can't remember the name for that's getting a lot of attention but did not get the
The
recognition.
whale.
No, I think it's a I don't know. It has a longer name. It's not All Quiet on the Western Front. It's not, but it has like a name long as
Who are
that.
the actors in it?
I don't remember. I gotta look it up. But I wanted to watch the movies that were snubbed and and check those out. But then also finish my 2022 list, which is like you said, the whale that's on that list there, and Marcel, and a bunch of others, and Tar. But for
I'm
this year,
procrastinating watching that movie. I'll be
Tar
honest with you.
or the
No, the
whale.
war. I mean the whale.
That one, yeah, the whale is a hard one to kind of
Yeah.
just bump into. Like,
I
you
love
can jump right
Brendan,
into anything with the
but
movies,
I
but
don't
that
want to see him
one's
cry.
I know, I don't want to see Brennan cry. I don't want to cry by seeing Brennan cry. It's not that I don't want to watch it. I just don't want to have my emotions when I watch it. You know what I'm saying?
In a perfect world, if I ever directed a Spider-Man movie, Brendan Fraser would be Uncle Ben.
Brendan Fraser would be Spider-Man in a perfect world.
Well, no, I meant like in a perfect world,
In
like
a
at
perfect
this
world,
time right
he'd be
now, at this
everybody.
time right now.
In a perfect world, Brendan Fraser would be everybody in Spider-Man. He'd be Aunt May, Mary Jane, Peter, Ben, Green
You're not
Goblin. He'd
seeing
be
my
the entire
point.
Sinister Six. Yeah, I don't think you're saying my point. Brendan Fraser as the entire MCU would be great. Who do you actually
Oh,
before we get into our
by
nomination?
the
Who
end
do
of
you
that,
think Brendan
Brendan
Fraser
Fraser will
would
be
be
in
in
an
the MCU?
asylum and he'd just be like changing voices and like twitching.
Like that one episode of Community where they're trying to learn the truth and they're all in the straitjackets because like
Yeah.
they're radiating our balls with the microorganisms by Harrison Ford. I That's a good episode.
Yeah, no, that
Before we
was
get to
great.
the nominations list, who do you think Brendan Fraser would be good as in the MCU right now? Like if they were to say the next movie, yada yada yada, cast Brendan Fraser, or like the next hero hint, Brendan Fraser. Besides my Uncle Ben, because we know a good flashback with Tom Holland as Uncle Ben would be fun. But new character, never seen. Go.
The Thing.
The Thing.
Like
Really?
a more like kind of a because I mean he pulls off Robot Man, and I was thinking,
He does.
wow,
He
like
does
you could
that
have
really
like an
well.
A-list actor who, and like when he really I think he can put that much effort into the thing, but also add on to the really emotional moments of
Sure.
him, like because the thing is that no pun intended, but the skinny is that, I know
Skinny.
he already did that with Doom Patrol, that
Yeah, but
exact thing.
I
But
mean, it wouldn't
at the
hurt.
moment right now, I think so far he would pull off a really good thing, but uh also touch on that like comedy as well.
Hmm.
And maybe even like bring back those like, prosthetic effects where we could actually get to see him
Yeah,
under, but I
that
know
wouldn't be
that
bad.
also takes a lot of time, and you don't
Yeah,
want to put your actor you don't want to make your actor so incredibly uncomfortable to the point where like they really hate the characters that they are playing, and they
yeah,
just but so far I just think the thing.
yeah. This is a different one in my for my pick. I like that pick with the thing. That I think he could do well balancing the comedy and emotions of Ben. But I just briefly was thinking on that. That's where I think it came
Oh,
up this
we could
question.
also finally wear the thing, see the thing wear like
The trench coat.
t-shirts.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say the
like
trench coat and the hat.
t-shirts, like stuff he would wear around the house,
That'd be neat.
not just like his outfit 24/7. Not saying
No.
the other movies didn't do that, they did do
Well,
that,
no,
but when they
yeah.
did do that, I loved it. I was like,
Yeah, it was
okay, that's
fun.
fun.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a little fun. I
Sorry,
remember. No,
didn't
it's
mean to
fine.
touch on.
No, no.
Sorry,
It's. I mean,
go.
no. It's a good point. I think Marvel should explore the human side of Ben Grimm because
I can't wait
that's
for
the
Fantastic
personal
Four.
problem that they have. Yeah, I'm very anxious about that movie. But my pick was actually Beta Ray Bill. He'd be the voice of Beta Ray Bill.
That is
So they kind of do
yes,
like what they're doing with Korg.
yes.
Maybe if he wants to do the motion capture and do that physical thing, fine. But I think him as the voice of Beta Ray Bill would be kind of fun. That I think would be a lot of fun. Him actually being the hero, and I know it'd just be his voice, but definitely
It doesn't have
what's
to
it
be
called?
his voice though, because like
I mean,
movies have come so long where like because the only thing that you probably would really need for Beta Ray Bill is just the head. You can pull that
well, yeah. What I'm saying is just he's the personification of Beta Ray Bill. That's what I'm thinking of. Is that
off.
like
Okay.
what if Beta Ray Bill were to be the actor and the actor be it'd be Beta Ray.
Because Brendan
Brilliant.
Fraser also has like the body of Beta Ray Bill as well.
Yeah, he's a pretty sturdy dude. I
He's
think I
big.
would all I want though is just I want him in the MCU. That's it. That's just where I'm at. I just want him in there. He'd be the new, you know, he'd be the new Iron Man. Everyone loves him, everyone names him. But fingers crossed on that. So nomination list.
I want Brendan Fraser as Beta Ray Bill. I just want him to
I just
find
want
love in the
him.
MCU with Sif.
I,
Like, because the actress was Sif. Like, dude, dude, dude,
well, Sif gives more screen
Brendan and
time. She's
Sif.
barely in Thor: Love and Thunder, and they were talking about her big comeback, and I was really
I
excited.
know. I
And
like Sif and Beta Ray Bill in the comics, though. They actually do
I did
have.
not know that.
Sometimes it's written to the point where it's, you feel kind of bad for Beta Ray Bill because there are moments where Sif is like, but you're a horse. But they do actually have chemistry once in a while when the writer
Sorry,
actually
sorry, Sif's a
cares.
what?
Uh, so Sif and Beta Ray Bill, they have a relationship, and occasionally you get to see.
Wait. Were you saying that he's the horse, like the horse
Yeah.
human thing? Well, I
Yeah,
can't remember. I can't remember his species.
That's what Beta Ray Bill is. Like he's
Okay,
half
I thought you were calling
he's a
Sif
horse.
a horse for a second. I'm thinking, no, 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 she's the
Oh,
human. Beta Ray Bill. I know he's not a horse. I can't remember his actual species name. We actually saw a glimpse of it in Endgame. There was
I don't count it. I count it.
I counted. That's acknowledging that their
I
species
took it.
exists.
I took it back. I took it back. I just wish that like we got to see them without the helmets. I love.
I
I
agree, but
just
I think correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. We saw Cronin's before Thor Ragnarok and Guardians 2. I think we did. Because in
did
Guardians
we?
2, they were doing the jump scene. And there's a scene where they
Oh,
pass by
one of
two
those.
Cronins fighting each other. I don't know if that was before or after. I think that was before Thor 3. So that was kind of a fun thing to acknowledge. Hey, these guys exist. Maybe we can meet another one.
I gotta look back that
I
because
gotta look back that up. But I I got let me look that up real quick. Guardians to 2017. So that came out 27 when in 2017. Didn't we see that one together? We saw that one together, right? We saw that in theaters,
Yeah, we saw that
like
together with
week of, I
the
think.
gang.
Yeah, the old high school crew. May 5th. Okay, so then when did Thor Ragnarok come out? I think that came around the same year,
This
2017.
is
Okay,
invigorating
so they
podcasting.
both shut up. So they both came out in 2017. Let's see which one came first.
Uh, Thor. Oh wait,
Oh,
wait, hold on.
November 3rd. Okay, so they came out for yeah. So it was May 5th with Guardians 2 first showing the Cronins, and then November 3rd, 2017 was Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
No,
was so I feel like maybe they're doing that with Beta Ray Bill.
dude, it's getting too much when you're losing track of Marvel movies.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Well, funny for me, kind of stupid in story, but either way, when I was younger, I remember I think it was like third or fourth grade when they were announcing Phase 3, like for Avengers, like when they were saying they were going to do the
We were in
Avengers
the
in two
same
parts.
grade.
We were. Do you remember that video with Kevin Feige and he was saying like we have Captain America 3, which was Serpent Society, but then it just became Civil War.
Yeah, we were in middle school.
Yeah, that I remember watching that specific video and thinking like I'm not going to be a Marvel fan by that time. I think I'm going to be out of it. I'm going to grow up.
You thought that?
I did. I really did. I was thinking like I don't know. I feel like at that point it's going to be a little old. I really was like I don't think I'm going to be into it as much. I've never ate my words in larger quantities before in my life because on this side I have 3 different Infinity Gauntlets here and a bunch of other stuff here. And I'm completely
Do
wrong.
you feel
I
like you're
will
more of a fan now?
absolutely. I mean, with your help of sending me dozens of comics annually, definitely more there. But absolutely, dude. There's so much to look forward to.
Yeah. I think for me, I I don't know. I know that I'm not going to see every Marvel movie. I'm going to pick and choose the ones that really speak to me.
You're not going to see all of them.
I'm not. I mean, I probably will at some point, maybe like have like a marathon and go through the entire MCU again, and then have those little nuggets of new content I've never seen before.
Well, I mean, you still haven't seen Shang-Chi. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't think I
Great
will until
movie.
my next Marvel movie
You're
marathon
missing
when it
out.
matters.
It always matters,
Oh
dude.
no, I'm just taking a break. I'm gonna see it
Are you gonna
again.
see Ant-Man?
No,
You're not gonna see the new Ant-Man.
no. I'm sure. For one, I didn't really like the trailer. Both of them. I thought even the second one, like what I thought it brought more intensity, which I was like, okay, that's good. We're getting more intense, but I kind of wanted to be
Which one?
surprised. The second trailer.
For Ant-Man? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it like week of, dude.
I, I that moment where he's like,
I'm going majority, like I'd say it's 80% Kang. Jonathan Majors as Kang the freaking Conqueror, one of the better villains of Marvel content. Finally
the
on the big
thing
screen.
is that I am excited for that movie, but
I know, but
I'm at such a weird point, my guy,
I
where
get
it's
it.
like I don't want to overdo it with
Did you see Black
seeing so
Panther?
many. No, I'm gonna hold
Missed
off on
that
that
out
one as
on the
well.
theaters. You missed out on that one in the theaters. In the theaters, that
I
was
have
a
a pretty nice iPad,
I know,
that I
but
can
what
watch it off of.
it's not the same thing though, because when you're
I
with the
know it's
people
not
and
the
you're all
same thing.
crying together, it was very moving moment in the theater. I
Yeah,
mean, it
I've
was
been to
quiet.
therapy.
It
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't need to
Thing,
do
well,
that
no.
again.
Here's the thing though. When I went to go see that movie, when I was out in Florida, my buddy Jake and I we went to go see it in the theaters. Like I think it was like the day after it actually went in the theaters. He got us tickets. And when we went to go see it in the opening is very I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but if you have seen it, the opening is very emotional, it's very quick, very intense. But
Wait, is
then
it Shiri like trying to find the
I'm not
cure?
gonna say what it is, but if you know it, you know it. And then the title sequence of like the opening, it's quiet. There's no music, there's nothing. And everybody in the theater did not make a sound. Everyone stopped chewing their popcorn and everything No one made a sound until it was
If
fade
I
to
went to
black
that
and
movie with
back.
you, I'd be the only one chewing on his popcorn.
Yeah, you insensitive. Whatever. Okay, Oscars nomination, the 95th Oscars. 95
I
is a pretty
hate the
big number,
fact
by the
that
way,
I'm
Colin.
so negative. I'm sorry. I'm just
No, you don't. You don't hate it. You don't hate it,
I
Colin.
don't want the listeners to
No, you
think that
don't.
I'm just a butt. I
You don't
love
want
you.
them to
I
think
love
that?
Chadwick.
You
I don't
don't
want
want
them to
them.
think I'm a butt.
Everyone loved Chadwick. You'd have to be a
Well, I
next
know. I'm
level
just
above
saying I
you.
love Chadwick. I'm
Hate
just like
him.
I wouldn't get I anyway, let's go to
He was
Oscars.
so
Let's do
whatever.
this.
I'm not going to argue this with you. He was a perfect actor. We lost him way, way,
I'm
way
not
too
saying
soon.
he wasn't a perfect
I
actor. He
know, I
was.
know. I'm not saying you are. It's just like he is. I'm stating what he was. The legacy he
Okay.
left. The shoes that someone would fill, quote unquote. It never could be matched.
I
Chadwick
really hope
was.
Marvel doesn't recast him
See, okay,
for
they
live
didn't
action.
so they are not recasting him, which is I think great. I don't understand why people wanted to recast him. I just feel like it would not have been the same at all. But the way they left that movie is great, and you will see what I mean on February 1st when it is out on Disney Plus. It's great.
I'm glad
Okay,
Shuri's
so
Black Panther. That's all I'll
phenomenally.
say.
By the way, that moment in the movie is not talked about enough. It's so cool. So to move on to what we were actually going to talk about, the 95th Oscars. We're going to do a little game, Colin. We're going to do a little game. Here's what we're going to do. You have your list ready out in front of you? You got it ready?
Yep.
Great. So on the count of three, we're going to name what we think the best picture is. Actually, we're going to do that last. We're going to go to best animated. Best animated. What we think the best animated feature is going to win. Okay. On the count of three. One, two,
Wait,
three.
hold on, hold on. I'm
What,
pulling up
what,
my list.
what? You said you had it ready. Oh, look at that.
I thought I did. I thought I did.
Now
Sorry, sorry.
I got blue reels because of that, dude.
Okay, God. I am so sorry. All right.
A
I'm
little more
ready. I'm
sympathy
ready.
on that
I
one.
got
Okay.
it.
All right. On three. One, two,
Best
three.
animated?
Best animated. One, two, three. Puss in Boots.
Thor Ragnarok. Thor Love and Thunder, man.
How is that a best animated movie?
That movie was all CGI.
Shut up. All right. That's a good point. Best animated film. What do you think is going to be best animated? I just named mine. You
Uh,
left me hanging.
you want to say it again? I was talking over you.
No, I already said mine. The thing's done. Now we gotta wait for what's yours. Best animated.
All right. Best animated. I'll be honest with you. The only animated movie I did see this year was DC League of Super Pets, and I think the
Is that
first 20
nominated?
minutes. No, I
So you
nominated it.
didn't see the ones that were nominated, is what you're saying?
I saw the trailer to Puss in Boots.
Oh my god! So you didn't see Turning Red, Marcel the Shell, Puss in Boots, and
Oh, I did see Turning Red, but I wouldn't nominate that.
well, it is nominated.
I wouldn't nominate it though.
I don't know. I
Sorry.
feel like there were better animated movies. I mean, I didn't hate Turning Red. I enjoyed it, but I think between that and the ones I did
If I
see,
had my
Puss in Boots
way,
is gonna win, dude.
wait, did Batman The Long Halloween come out
No,
this year?
I mean, I think it did. No, I don't know, but it's definitely, dude. That was straight to VOD. They're not doing that.
I'd nominate it.
It's got to be in theaters, but I didn't watch
I think
that.
it was shown in theaters, like in select theaters.
No, that was Glass Onion, which is nominated, by the way. Glass Onion is nominated, I think, for best adapted screenplay or best original.
But I'll
I
be
think it's
honest with
original.
you. Like I know that like in the, okay, so we were I have to recap this for the listeners because they weren't there. But like we were on FaceTime while I was in the mudroom. I was having my morning cigarette, and
Mm-hmm.
you were like, okay, dude, Puss in Boots, Puss in
It's
Boots, and I
so
thought you were
good.
messing with me. I
No,
really thought you were messing with me.
I said
I was
I
like,
sent you that
why?
trailer on
What
that
is
call,
this
and
biz?
you and I watched it together. And at the end, you were like,
Yeah,
"I
we
gotta go see this
watched it
movie."
together on the phone,
It's so
and the
good,
animation looked really good.
dude.
I would
If
have
you have a movie
nominated
with
just based off of the
Antonio,
trailer.
if you are watching a movie that has Antonio Banderas singing a original song, that's gonna win Best Animated Feature. Okay, moving on to that because that was a mud fire.
Wait, hold
Best
on. I'm
supporting. No,
sorry. Wait,
what?
no, okay, I'm sorry. I hate
Are
this.
you sorry?
Can I take your answer? Because based
Fine,
off of
that's
the
fine.
animation alone,
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
okay,
But
I
also,
didn't
I
see
think,
it,
but
but I wanted it.
here's the thing. Also, the reason I think it's gonna win is that you don't have a movie like Avatar and that Puss in Boots movie coming out at the exact same time, relatively, and it making more money than Avatar. That made so much more money. in I think domestically for like the first week.
It made more
Made
than $2 billion.
in domestic the first week. The first week, Puss
Oh,
in Boots was killing it. And then over time, Avatar definitely becoming the fifth highest grossing movie in the world. Won,
good for them.
but I think that's total box office. I think domestically, Puss in Boots won. I think the first either 4 days or week. All
I
I
just
know is it was
figured
killing
out
it.
my New Year's resolution.
Watching Puss in
I got to
Boots.
go to theaters to see more
Yeah,
movies.
see, I got AMC Stubs thing, like the Stubs membership. So I go with I don't
Is
get
it
the I
like
didn't
the
do the
movie pass?
yeah, but I didn't do the 3 ticket one where you get 3 tickets a week because I don't have that time on my hands. I just did the one where it's like the one under that. So I get the same like discounts with it, but I just don't get the 3 free tickets because I wouldn't use them. It's paying off. I'll say that. Best
I'd
supporting
use your
actress.
account.
Hmm?
I'd use your account.
Yeah,
Help you.
you gotta use your ID though. That's how they check.
Okay, best actress?
Best supporting. Best supporting.
Best supporting actress.
Yes. Best supporting actress. So do you have that ready? Or do you even have an answer? Let me
Yes,
ask
I
that. Do
do.
you have an
I
answer?
do. I do
Okay.
have an answer.
Yeah, I know what next time we're gonna talk, and next year we're not doing best animated feature for sure. All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Stephanie Shu.
Mantis.
What?
All right, boys and girls, let's go over
No.
Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Okay,
That special has
are you
made
saying
me.
people you wish were nominated, or are you actually picking your nominations?
I'm picking my nominations.
That's not the question. Are
I
you looking
That was the
through?
question you
That was
just
not the
asked
question.
me.
Colin, are you looking through the actual nominated list and giving those answers? Or are you just saying people you wish were nominated? You know what? Don't answer. I actually
My
think
screen looks like this. Does that count?
no. Oh, dude. Okay. For those who are not doing the video, Colin has his phone up and the list is the people he wish were nominated and for the movie.
I'll
Give
pull
me
up
a
the
second.
Oscar
No, I'm
nominations.
doing that for you right now because
Just give me. All right, then. All right, if you're gonna be unhappy with me, then why don't you
unhappy.
just give
Colin, you had a
let
week in
multiple
between.
choice
You
this?
had a week in between.
Well, I told
One.
you I was
One.
going to be surprised.
Well, you definitely surprised me. Okay.
Okay, so
So
are we
you
on
got
actor
the
in a leading role?
no, we are on actress, supporting actress. We're going off the list that I
Okay,
made. So best supporting actress. I said
I
Stephanie.
don't see Mantis
I
on
think it's
here.
pronounced Shu. I can't remember. I think it's either Sue or Shu. It's Joy from Everything Everywhere All at Once, the daughter.
Yeah, she was pretty good.
She was she was great. She was actually, I think,
She was
Variety's
really cool.
I think she was Variety's
Wait, why is Jamie Lee Curtis on here?
because she was the taxes lady. She was Beatrice.
I know, but
Do you already
I don't,
did
I,
you?
but like,
Dude,
you know, I mean, she did an awesome
she was a
job, but
big
like,
portion of that movie, dude.
man, I have to rewatch that.
Yeah, I actually bought it the other week, and Sophia and I think are gonna watch it. I think we're gonna watch it next week. Um,
Okay, all right.
but here's the thing
I
on the supporting actress, Hong Chao though that was a tie with neck and neck with her in the whale. I saw a lot of her videos on that movie. Phenomenal acting on her end. So I say we're now gonna do best supporting actor, and I think I know your answer. Actually, you know what? I don't know your answer. Let me take that back. I've been thinking I've been knowing your answer, and I've been completely wrong. So my guess is hopefully your guess at the same time. So best supporting. Do you have it?
oh yeah, I do.
Okay. I think I can actually guess based on what you were doing. Best supporting actor. My pick is Ki Huai Kwan.
Yep,
Okay, good.
that
Okay.
was me.
Oh,
That was
thank
me.
God. Okay, thank God. No, dude,
That was on my list.
what a year.
Buckaroo.
What a year is he had? Like he is having the best comeback
Yeah, did you
ever.
hear that? Like, that he said that Marvel tried reaching out for him to see if
No,
he wanted to.
they didn't try. They did. He's in Loki season 2. Yeah,
Oh,
they didn't try. They got that man. They got him.
I like
Thank God they
that.
got him.
Wow, that's
I
super.
dude, like he's such a precious dude. I don't know why they. I mean, he did some small jobs
I had
between.
no idea. Like,
Did you hear his
I had
speech
no idea.
at the Golden Globes?
Yeah. Also, what's that sound? Do you hear
What?
that?
No. What does it sound like? Does it sound like the choices that you were trying to make for the Oscars going the opposite direction?
Oh, you're still on that?
I
No, I'm
really
just
thought you were
hearing.
doing a bit here. I thought you were gonna be like, "What does that sound
No,
like?" Sounds
no,
like a loser. I really that's where I thought you were going.
no. I'm sorry. I got super
No,
distracted. Like
that's fine.
something really
That's
freaked
fine.
me out.
That's fine.
Okay.
Ki Hwai Kwan having a
My
great
last
year.
my last thought. Yeah, he's having a really great year. The I didn't think like I didn't know that he didn't have to do any acting at all and everything everywhere all at once. He's just that wholesome in
Oh,
real life.
dude, no, I that's not even method acting. They just recorded him being him. He's
He's
so precious.
so yes.
He's so. Best supporting actor we did for Ki Hwai Kwan. The other one I had was Brendan Gleeson from the Banshees of Inisherin, where I definitely know I'm saying
I
that.
have not
Inisherin.
that is on my must watch list. I have not seen it.
Dude, oh, I gotta rewatch it. I remember dozing off a little because I was watching it when I was in
God,
bed, which was a bad mistake.
I
It's
gotta
great.
cut. I gotta
You
start
gotta
like
cut. You
putting
gotta
in more
cut time
time.
out of your day to go watch movies, dude. That's the whole point. Uh,
Ooh,
okay. Best
actress in a leading
supporting,
role.
but no, best supporting actor. Sorry, I keep doing that. Ki Hai Kwan. Yeah, best supporting actor. Actor in a leading role, or did you say actress?
I said actress in a leading
Gotcha.
role.
Okay. Three, two, one. Michelle Yeoh.
I was about to say Michelle Williams. I was like, no, it was gonna be Michelle Woe. Like
Yeah.
I had
There's
no. Oh
two Michelles.
yes,
No, there's two Michelles on there. I get
yes,
it. So Michelle Yeoh from
yes.
Everything Everywhere All at
Michelle
Once.
Yeoh.
Oh,
I haven't
she's
seen
killing it.
Tar, Blonde to
No, but
Leslie, The Fable. Wait,
Blonde
hold
was a
on.
lot, dude. Blonde was a lot.
Sidetrack. Wait,
What?
isn't Blonde like getting a
Yeah.
Razzie?
I don't know. I don't know if it's getting her. I
Like,
don't know. I
hasn't
didn't.
like Blonde gotten really bad reviews?
I watched it. I just felt like it was a lot. I thought I had to watch it in multiple parts because I kept walking away from it. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to Razzies. It's
Like,
just
it really messed with you?
no. It's just well, I mean, like in terms of
Like, it was hard
shocking.
to watch.
It was
It was
hard to
disturbing.
watch. It was hard to watch because it was explicitly done. Like it was done in a very it was done in a very unique way that just made me uncomfortable to watch it, but also knowing that this isn't like a true story. Like this isn't the real story of Marilyn Monroe to an extent. Because
Well,
I heard Blonde is a fictional story relative to the real things that happened to Marilyn Monroe. I remember doing some research on that for a class, and I don't remember thinking that that's a great way to do a movie. Yeah, sorry. Blonde is a
mm,
traditional biopic by any stretch of the imagination. A novel that inspired it is a fictionalized story of someone resembling Marilyn Monroe and dramatizes elements of her life that were never expressly revealed. So it's like kind of true, but mainly not. It's really weird. I didn't like it. I finished it just because
that's
to say like I finished
bizarre.
it to maybe think it was going to be
When are
an
biopics are
informative
gonna
ending. Well, the best
biopic?
biopic, in my opinion, is The Imitation Game with um Benedict Cumberbatch.
You know mine?
Hmm.
Weird Al.
Weird. Yeah, the 100% true story. That one should have gotten a nomination for best original story because that is severely
I
dramatized.
see. I saw that movie 3 times
It's
in one
so
day.
funny. It's so funny. My favorite, my favorite joke is the Queen joke where the guy comes in and is like, "Dude, another one bites the dust," and then everyone's confused on who this guy is. Is like, "I'm John Deacon. I play bass in Queen. I wrote the song or something like
Oh,
that." Everyone gets it at the end. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah.
the
So Michelle Yeoh is definitely taking the win for everything, everything everywhere. That's she's taking that win.
yeah,
If the
has to.
award ceremony says any other person's name, it better be like a La La Land Moonlight thing where they accidentally said the wrong name and they give it to Michelle Yeoh. That better happen. All right.
I hope so.
Last one or second last one is best actor. I think we can agree on this one.
Give me a second.
Forgot this guy was on the list. I didn't like that movie at all. I'll tell you which one. Ready?
Best actor?
Best actor. Actor in a leading role.
Okay, give me a second.
Three. Oh, anticipation's killing me, dude.
Okay, all right.
It's near the
I
top of the page.
haven't seen.
Any of these movies?
Yeah, but I still
But I
know.
think we
I
can
still
guess.
know who I would
I
pick.
think we because I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen this one yet, but I think I think we know who it is. Three, two, one.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. Yeah. It's
I mean, that's we don't. Do we need to say anything else?
no,
Like
actually I do need to
Brendan.
say one thing. I didn't like Elvis. I did not like Elvis. Not even a little bit.
I didn't care to see Elvis. Like
I got
there are
20
way
minutes
too
into
many
it.
biopic movies coming out. But
I got 20 minutes into it. I got into it, I think as long, if not a little longer. No, I think shorter than I did for Black Adam. Is that I didn't finish Black Adam because I just couldn't stop hearing him say, "I better
I
know I'm
unfortunately
no
finished
superhero."
Black Cat.
I like it was nothing against. I mean, I think if Dwayne Johnson were to release the movie when they should have like when they started talking about it when it was 15 years ago, would have been great. But now it feels I don't know. It just didn't. I
It
don't know.
it definitely feels like a movie that came out in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay, so you know what I'm saying, right? Like there was just something about that movie that felt very 2000s. You know what I'm trying to say?
no, yeah, I know
It was
exactly.
almost like it was
And
almost
the
like a
thing,
remastered version of a movie that no one saw and just went straight to the better graphics of it.
do you want to hear something that's incredibly mean if I were to be mean? If I
If
were hypothetically, is that
sounds like you're trying
this
to phrase
is
something so you don't get in
this
trouble.
is an example of when somebody should have let their dream
No, don't say
like
it.
die,
Oh, come on.
like
Hey, if you
you
have
just
a
like you
no,
shouldn't
no,
have held
no,
on to
no,
those
no, no,
dreams
no,
for
no.
so
If you have a
long.
passion project, go work for it. Even if it's not to what everyone else thinks, go work for it. I think Dwayne
Or
Johnson
if
stuck
you're
to
gonna
that, and I
chase
think he
that
did great.
dream, why don't you update that dream to like, today's
Sure, I
standards
think if you want to do something like a superhero
and not,
story, update it.
grab
Sure.
your old script and then you'd be like, "We'll make this."
Okay, sure. That I can attest. If you're gonna make a movie with tons of, I mean, with that industries being the most
It's so
changing
disrespectful
industry
you
with
introduce the
superheroes,
Justice Society
they
and
definitely did not give them enough
have
time.
them not be the main antagonists.
Yeah.
Have the movie be in the supervillain's perspective while they're fighting the heroes is such a cool idea
Yeah.
that you didn't need to
That's what I
get
thought
an
it was gonna be.
Abercrombie and Fitch model to transform into a demon and him be the third act villain.
Who was that?
Yeah, that's what happens in the
Who was
movie,
that?
James.
What?
Yeah,
Because I know they
there's
kept
this
mentioning
guy. I
that
don't
guy's
care.
name.
He's on the same level of being a villain as
What's the villain's
that
name though? I know the
as
villain's name.
that guy from Venom who turned into Riot. I don't know the villain's name, James.
They said
The
it like
thing
a
is, I
they
don't
said
know the
like
villain's name.
5,000 times. There's no way. Wait, Riot in Venom.
No,
Oh, Riz
I'm
Ahmed's
talking about
character.
his status as a villain of
Okay,
just like
okay, okay.
thrown in there at the end.
Okay, so you're talking about Riz Ahmed's character. Okay.
Yeah, Riz Ahmed's character.
Riz Ahmed. Wow. What a guy. Great
Yeah.
actor. He did, I think it
Wait,
was called the Sound of Silence
no,
last
the
year.
Sound of Metal.
The Sound of Metal. Yeah. Okay. See, that's a song. Yeah, no, Sound of Metal. Yeah. Great movie.
So
Okay. Trying to
Brendan
find that
Fraser,
actor.
definitely.
Yeah, Brendan is
And
the phrase is getting it, dude. Yeah.
okay,
I
so
can't but hold on. I will say one thing. There is two things I liked about Black Adam. One, Henry
the
Winkler.
costume.
Gotta love Henry Winkler. Gotta love the winks.
Wait,
And
Henry Winkler.
yeah, he was the uncle to the growing guy. Adam
Oh,
Smasher.
how did I forget Henry Winkler was in
How
the
do you forget
movie?
the winks, dude? How do you forget about the what's his name from Happy Days? Crap.
Oh my
How do you
god.
forget about the Fonz?
No, it's just there was so much BS
Disappointment.
in that movie.
Okay. All right. Last
You
one for
kind
the
of
night.
lose track after a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. All right. Last one for the night. It is Best Picture. I think we know who we think is going to get Best Picture.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a
What do you
second.
mean?
I no, because it's like you're like it's going all over the place,
I
and
know
I'm just
the website is a little odd.
Yeah, so that's why like I'm taking so many
Best
long
Picture's
pauses.
near the end. It's between production design and music, which I'm really glad that Babylon is getting some recognition for music. That was a
It
great movie.
seems like a wild high octane ride.
Babylon is exactly like that. It is a beautiful cluster of calamity, dude. It's awesome.
There's a movie called Triangle of Sadness.
You ever no? Have you seen that? Have you seen that
No,
movie?
I haven't.
It is my buddy who went to go see it. He said it is easily one of his favorite comedies of the year because it's like remember that show we were watching and in when you came out Below Deck.
What the cuss?
Colin, do you
The
remember
Batman is not on here.
the Batman's nominated for something? I know it's on here for something. Um, no, it's there. It's on for sound. That's good. Sound.
Yeah, but I don't watch the movie.
Oh, and
Well,
visual
the sound
effects.
is incredible.
Visual effects is the Batman, and that's it.
Okay,
Sadly,
that's
but
okay.
Triangle of Sadness. It's like remember that show we were watching, Below Deck.
Yeah.
It's like that, but a movie and funnier. Okay, Best Picture. We know this, right? We know this. We agree on what it is going to be, right?
The Whale.
What?
Wait.
You think it's going to be The Whale? I don't think it's
Oh,
on here, dude.
sorry. Everything Everywhere All.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say everything, everywhere all at once. Okay. Jeez, scared the crap out of me. Yeah, no.
Uh,
I will say though, Top Gun Maverick being on that list.
how is that action in that movie with that budget better than some of the doo-doo we're getting from Marvel?
Look, man, I think with look, man, the workers at Marvel, they work hard. They work hard. They work on a lot of things. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not
I
mad
don't
at the
know.
workers.
No, I'm definitely not
I'm
saying that
mad
at
at
all.
the suits.
Look, man, yeah, I don't know what's going on, so I'm not gonna say this and this, but all I do know is that they're definitely trying to do something to keep up with what's going on. And I don't hate them for that. They're trying to
They're
keep up.
definitely trying.
They're trying to do
I'll
something.
just say they're doing
They're trying to
something.
do something groundbreaking because Marvel has never been something that's happened before. We've never had a successful cinematic movie universe like Marvel. And I think that when you're the pioneer of whatever that is, it comes with some highs and lows. 2008 to 2012 was a severe highs. We had the Avengers coming out, we had Iron Man, they all look great. And then we had phase two, which was a lot of fun. I think those movies were great setups to the more world, like the more physical grounded world of the Marvel universe. And then we had the Guardians that came out of nowhere, which then introduced space, which was great. And then we had space in phase three with Thanos and everything.
Phase 3 was
It
my
was
dude.
phase three easily is the more entertaining one. I think that set it up in a nice little
Hey,
basket, and
ladies and
then
gentlemen,
it just
look at how quickly James
was
is
great.
defending Marvel.
Whoa. I defend movies.
I'm giving
I
you a hard time.
defend
Giving
movies.
you a hard
Now,
time.
wait. Will I say that Marvel's
Giving
released perfect movies
you
from start to finish?
a
No.
hard time.
I
The
know.
only thing I will ever truly disagree with you with
Is
or call you
Thor Love and
stupid
is
for
Thor
is
Love and
how
Thunder. I
quick
know.
you are going to defend
Look,
Thor Love and
I am
Thunder.
quick to defend
We're
on
not gonna I'm
stupid
not
reasons. I'm quick to defend for
I
stupid reasons.
I brought out the can of beans. I wasn't opening it. I was moving it.
Isn't it a can of worms?
Oh, well, why would I have a can of worms? I
Well,
would
then
more likely have a can
why
of
would you bring out a
beans.
can of beans?
I'm reorganizing the kitchen, James.
Whatever the phrase is.
You leave stuff
Yeah.
everywhere.
I don't leave it everywhere. I put it back where it needs to be. If you
Oh
come
yeah.
into a movie with dumb arguments where it's like, it
Why
wasn't as good as this movie, it's like, well, because it's a different movie.
why did I find a bag of Fritos in the dishwasher?
Don't I don't know, Colin. That's your place. I don't even like. Do you
Oh
like
yeah, I
Fritos?
remember.
Do you
Never
like
mind.
Fritos? Do you like Fritos?
Oh, I love Fritos.
It's too salty. I don't know why. I just can't get with it.
I love them. I love them. I mean, you have to have like a really
I like it
nice
with
dip.
chili.
What I like to do is like I'd like to have like a scotch, and
Ugh.
I have a little yeah, I know, but like for
Scotch
whatever.
and Fritos. What a mix.
Well here's
That's
the
like
well
having
I
a
like to
margarita
you
with
didn't let me
Doritos.
finish. You didn't let me finish.
I'm
You didn't
sorry.
let me
I'm
finish.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You
Go
didn't
on.
let me
I'm
finish.
sorry. Go
I
on.
like to have a scotch and work and
Hmm.
typing or like on my iPad drawing. And then, like for a little snack because I'm trying to cut back, instead of having a big meal like I always do, I have like little snacks here and there. And like so far like Fritos really helps and Fritos and a little dip. I like salsa. But
It's not a bad
guys,
one.
we're gonna cut this part out.
No, we're not. I'm putting this in there. That's
We're
great.
getting rid of this.
All right.
I just was
So
talking. I sound. Okay.
no,
Okay. So we know
you
what Best
sound
Picture is.
great. Yeah, so we know what the nominations list is. We know what it is. It's going to be great.
I'm not happy with this list. I'll be honest.
You're
I'm not
not
happy.
happy.
I'm not happy.
I'm satisfied because with everything getting 11 nominations, which is phenomenal.
There's no
11
Batman under
nominations.
the Red Hood.
Colin, I don't think that movie even came out this year. Hey, at least superhero movies are getting more attention than what they were 5 years ago, right? With Logan, I think was the first superhero nominated. Nominated? No, no, no. Dark Knight was the first superhero movie to be nominated for an Academy Award, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
Well,
was going to
for
be
wait,
that
no,
was
no,
going to
no,
be
no.
Best
For
Picture.
wasn't it
No,
for actor Heath Ledger?
I think so. Yeah. Well, either way, I think Dark Knight was the predecessor to what Marvel movies are now being recognized for, like with Logan and all these other different movies that were being
Did
nominated.
Endgame get Best Picture nom?
I think even yeah, I think Endgame got best visual effects as well as Guardians. Guardians got
It
sound
got Best Visual Effects.
Guardians too.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I think it got best visual effects or
That's
best editing or
crazy.
best
Because
visual effects.
that
Either
is
way,
a pretty movie, but I didn't think that it would ever get like an Oscar. That's awesome.
I'm also not confident on these nominations, but I know that those movies were nominated. Either way, it's a predecessor to what's going on, and it's a great foundation. But yes, Colin, that is actually a very good point. We do sadly have to wrap up this episode, but I think
Wait,
with the
what?
90, yeah, we
No,
got to
I
wrap it
didn't tell
up.
you to leave. What
You're
are you
not telling
doing?
me. I'm telling you.
No, no,
I
no. The people want more.
then they gotta stick around. I guess, Colin. That's a great idea. Maybe you guys should stick around. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and
Don't use
even
this fake
on
voice.
the
say it like a
Spotify's. I was trying to
James.
remember.
Shut up.
I
I
was trying to
got
remember
this.
what our social
Guys,
medias were.
subscribe to our stuff. James has a
Subscribe to where
TikTok. I
we have a
don't. He
TikTok.
does.
I don't have a TikTok.
We have
We
a
have a
TikTok.
TikTok. We
I
do.
see it on the weekends. He
Yeah.
gets it weekdays.
Shut up. You do, yeah, that's our
Subscribe to
deal.
his channel that
Nope,
I'm gonna
not
be a
mine.
part of.
It's not mine.
Our
It's
channel.
ours. Come on, it's a
I'm
collective
trying
we.
to get a divorce. I'm trying to
Wow.
move on.
This is
I'm
how I
kidding.
find out. That's sad.
James, give us some more. Give us a warm goodbye because I'm just
Warm
make it
goodbye.
soft and
You
nice.
want to start? Okay, I'm gonna do it like what's his name? Bob Ross. Thank you for watching this pretty little podcast. No, I'm not gonna do that. Thanks for watching the
Oh, but
podcast.
no, it's a nice
I know,
ASMR. Do
but
it
well,
again.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's picking it up. Next episode is gonna be our year birthday. It's gonna be our birthday here at Tu-Vie. It's gonna be a year. Dude, that's I mean, it was a few 6 months that we weren't doing anything.
Drag out that sentence. Drag out the sentence. Drag out the sentence. Continue talking about the birthday. Continue talking about it's been a year.
Why?
Just do it.
Okay. Yeah, so our next video is going to be our 1 year birthday here at Tu-Vie, and then we had a bit of a hiatus there. But past that, we're going to be making a lot of content. 2023 is going to be the year of movies, Colin, and the year of shows. We got The Last of Us.
Oh wait, hold on. Shoot. Say it's our birthday. Say
It's
it's the
our
birthday.
next episode is our birthday.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
I didn't hear anything. I think the noise gate canceled out what was going to be played.
Oh wait, hold on.
You
Hold
know
on.
what? You know
Wait.
what?
I got
I'll
it.
just say it was the best video. What was that? A minion? You're not picking anything up, dude. I'm hearing nothing. Well, that
That's
didn't go as
dumb.
planned, so that was great. Okay, we're really dragging this out.
Oh, I got.
Go follow us. You're not hearing anything. We're not hearing anything. Collin, we gotta go. Thanks for
I think you're
watching.
messing
Keep
with
us.
me.
Collin, if there's such thing as a noise gate, it doesn't pick. There's a certain level it can pick up, Collin. That's why it doesn't peak. Why would I mess with you?
Subscribe to us. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, like we keep saying, follow us. We'll catch you around. 2023 is gonna be the year of movies.
We need the followers.
No, we
We're
don't.
dying.
No, we don't. We don't need them. We accept them. We don't. We just accept it. It's a community. Come on.
All right, this episode is over. Bye.
You're the one that keeps dragging it out.
That's the perfect time for you to cut that part.
Great.
Just dragging it out for cutting it.
One final time. Check us out. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube as well. Thanks for watching. 2023 is going to be a good year. We're going to be back. Thanks for watching. Tu-Vie.